Howdy folks, welcome back to the bar. I'm Charlie and I'm gonna be your bartender. Today we're gonna talk about things that are extreme. If you follow me, you know I have my hands in a lot of different projects on different channels and I tend to go extreme, whether that be 9 different slushy machines and we're creating a Mad Max recipe of awesomeness, or on another channel we are right now creating a legit sauna house. Yeah, we're going from icy cold frosties to a 190-degree furnace that is encompassed in our backyard, and it's gonna be awesomely extreme. So when you come out of a 190-degree sauna, you are gonna want some ice cold beverages waiting for you to replenish. So that series is gonna come out later this year, but what I needed to do now is get my hands on an ice maker. I have very limited space in the sauna house, so I needed something that has an extremely small footprint. I buy a lot of eCozy products. I'm familiar with the brand and I trust the brand. I have a whiskey ball maker, an ice ball, a sphere ice maker, especially for old fashions. I have a water dispenser, I have an ice dispenser. I have a lot of eCozy products. They're all awesome. So I already know and trust the brand, and when I saw they came out with this brand new product with such a tiny footprint, that does 26 pounds of ice, and that has the digital display, I had to get my hands on it. So real quick, let me show you what comes in the box so you know exactly what to expect when yours arrives. So you've got the unit itself, nice and compact, right out of the box. It comes with an ice scoop, a few ice bags, and your manuals and a quick start guide. Everything you need to get up and running right away. Nothing complicated here at all. It's pretty straightforward. Now, once you've got this set up, the first thing I noticed was the footprint. It takes up the same amount of counter space as a standard coffee maker, so it tucks in really easily without ever taking over your setup. So right now I do have this set up in my kitchen while I finish the sauna build, and even in this space it fits cleanly without crowding everything else that I have going on. If you've ever wanted an ice maker but didn't really have the space for one, this is where something like this machine starts to make a lot of sense. But just because it's smaller doesn't mean it's underpowered. Like I said, this thing can produce 26 pounds of ice per day, which is more than enough for what I need. Whether it's cooling down after a sauna session or just having ice ready when friends and family come over, either way it works. It's not just about how much it makes, it's about how fast it starts. This thing kicked out a batch of ice in 6 minutes. So you're not just sitting around waiting on it, it just keeps up. Literally 6 minutes, I timed it. The manual says it's gonna start out in about 6 minutes. I'm like, yeah, let's find out. 6 minutes exactly. Well done, eCozy. Now, one thing I really like about this model is how simple it really is to use. Because once the sauna house is done, it's not just going to be me and my wife using it. We'll have friends over, family over. I've got neighbors already asking about coming out once it's finished. So this needs to be something where anyone can walk up and use it and not have to think twice about it. That's where the smart touch panel really comes in. Everything is right here. It's easy to understand, it's easy to operate, there's no learning curve, there's no confusion. It's just one of those things where you can use it for the first time as soon as you get it. So you always want to keep track of how long you're in a sauna. This just adds another digital clock for folks to look at when they're inside of it. It also has a scheduling function, which is something I've started really to appreciate. So it turns into more of a system, hot and cold working in tandem. And that just makes the whole experience that much better. You've also got built-in indicators that let you know exactly what's going on just at a glance. If the water's ever running low, you see a red light. And when the ice basket is full, you get a blue light. Very simple and really ingenious. And there are a couple little extra things here that are just nice to have. It has a self-cleaning function built in, which makes maintenance easy long-term. Just a press of the button and it handles itself. You can choose between 2 different ice sizes depending on what you're using it for, which is a nice little bonus. Super easy to clean here. When you're ready to switch the water out of this, put it over a sink, pull the plug down, it's right there, and it just drains out in just a few seconds. Couldn't be more simple. So as far as pros and cons go, there's really not much here to complain about. The only downside at all that I've noticed so far is the max fill line inside the unit. It's white on white, so it can be a little tough to see unless you've got good lighting or a flashlight. In other units, I have to use filtered or distilled water. I don't have to do that in this unit. This can use straight tap water. It doesn't worry about a TDS score, a total dissolved solid score. You can use tap water in this and you're just fine. With that in mind, filtered water, drinking water, distilled water is going to have a better ice taste. So if you want pure ice that doesn't influence whatever drink you're using, do use filtered or distilled water, but you don't have to. The footprint is another huge win. It's compact, easy enough to fit anywhere. You've got the digital display, which is clean and easy to use. It produces 26 pounds of ice a day, so it has no problem keeping up. I can see this being huge for dorm rooms. Our youngest is going to college later this fall. She's taking one of these with her. We're gonna buy another unit just for her to take because you always need ice, and in a dorm room, you don't ever get one. So I can see this being huge as a back to school gift. And it's not just the unit that's compact, it's also the price point. A lot of these machines go for $500, $600. This one has an MSRP of $129. If you want a discount on that, and I know you do, check out the link in the video's description below to get a much cheaper price on it. So really, tons of positives here. And for me, the only con is that white on white max fill line that I hope they change into a different color in future models. So at the end of the day, if you have not yet picked up an ice maker because of the bulky size, this unit solves that problem for you. It's got a great price point. It makes great, delicious ice. Time to get an ice maker. Let me know down in the comments where exactly you want to place your ice maker. Is it in your dorm room? Is it in the kitchen? Is it in your outdoor space? Where are you putting yours? Also, chewable ice. Can you hear it? It's making more ice right now. This thing only needs 4 inches of space at any point in time on either the vents or behind it. All the other machines that I own need about 1 foot. This one, 4 inches, that's it. So if you want to see how this turns out in our sauna build, you can check us out on Christmas on Crestline. We'll have that out in our Christmas in July series later this year. If you want to pick up this gorgeous machine, use the link down in the video's description below. Save a few bucks. Paying full price is just silly. Don't do it. Why not save a few bucks, right? So this is compact. This is easy to use. You don't have to use filtered water if you don't want to. It only needs 4 inches of space anywhere. So many pros, very little cons, just the one in my book. But that's about it for me today, guys. I'm Charlie, and I hope you're just as thirsty as I am. Cheers, guys. Cheers.